Yo, what is going on YouTube? My name is Steven and thank you for tuning in for another video. Today's video, man, we're going to be talking about the XM4 Assault Rifle. Now this assault rifle, it's one of the first, well, not one of the first, it's definitely the first assault rifle that's available to you to use in Black Ops Cold War's multiplayer. I gotta be honest with you guys, when I first started playing with this gun, you know, I try to work my way down in order in terms of assault rifles, you know, from first to last in terms of like leveling it up and getting it gold, things like that. I do the same thing with every other category. I'm hoping to bring, you know, as many videos as I can in terms of leveling up weapons and getting them gold, and just kind of giving you guys an overall, I guess you could say, review of the weapon and what I think about it. I am thinking of possibly making like a best class setup type of thing. If you guys would like to know that, please comment in the comment section below. If you guys would like to know the class setup for this class setup that I'm running right now, this is probably my favorite class setup to run with the XM4. But I know I can't really showcase it, you know, as much as I would like to in this map in Nuketown, just because, well, you know, it's Nuketown. It's chaotic, it's rushy, bombs everywhere. It's you know, it's not really the best to showcase this class setup. But I wanted to bring everything together at once, so it is what it is. Now, before I keep rambling on, I just kind of wanted to, like I said, to give you guys an overview of the XM4, what I think about it, and so forth. When I first played with this weapon, I'm not going to lie, I didn't like it at first. The recoil on it was just a lot, very vertical recoil. It just jumped a lot. It was very hard to stay on target when it came to shooting enemies and opponents. I mean, you can, you know, try to hold the recoil down a little bit, but it, you know, you would miss like one or two shots that were kind of crucial in terms of winning gunfights, and that's kind of where I had a problem with it. But I still kept on. I still kept playing with it. I actually played, because I do play a lot of hardcore. I don't really, I mean, I play a lot of both of hardcore and regular core, but I did play hardcore a little bit in the beginning just to kind of rack the weapon up, just because it's good on one tap. You know, you could one tap people in hardcore pretty well with the XM4, and it worked really well to level up the gun to the point where I was kind of able to mix and match certain, you know, attachments like barrels, scopes, you know, handles, stocks, different things like that. I was able to start mix matching different ones to test out how the gun felt in terms of its recoil, just because, you know, when it comes to playing Call of Duty, you want to be able to stay on point in terms of your accuracy when it comes to being in gunfights. You know, fire rate is a factor too, but if you can stay on point, then more than likely you're able to win that gunfight. But at least that's my experience when it comes to, you know, weapon loadouts and stuff like that. Now, like I said, this is my favorite class setup, so if you guys would like to see a video of that, I would be more than happy to make that for you guys. Like I said, you know, if you are going to be playing with this weapon, or you are trying to get it gold, do start off in hardcore or something like that. Play like Nuketown 24/7 now that it's open. Play in that type of game mode, just because there is a lot of recoil. So it was hard for me to stay on point in terms of my opponent. Now that's just my recommendation. I don't know if it works for everybody else, or maybe other people might have a better experience than me. I'm not too sure, but that's my experience. So just a tip, start off in hardcore or play in a very close quartery type of match. Like I said, Nuketown 24/7, just to start off, you know, just to start unlocking different attachments, and then from there you can mix and match things and see what works for you and what doesn't, just because, you know, it also depends on the way that you like to play. You know, if you like to play, you know, defensive, offensive, you know, some attachments might work for you and some might not work for you. But for me, this is the best class setup for me, and I will make a video on it if you guys would like to see that. But getting a gold was not too bad, like at all. I do think this is one of the best balanced guns in my opinion. If you guys want to see like an OP assault rifle, you guys can play with the AK-47. That thing, holy crap! I played with it the other day because it is the next assault rifle after the XM4, and I played with it and I was like, wow, it's a major difference from the XM4. Like, just stock wise, that gun is just incredibly good. Low key, I'm really hoping that, you know, Infinity Ward or Activision doesn't nerf it. I really don't like it when they do that, just because it's like, I don't know. I've never really. I mean, some things I've understand it, but other times I'm like, just leave it alone. You know what I mean? Just leave it alone. The MP5 can compete with it. The XM4 can compete with it. The class setup I'm using right now can compete with the AK-47. So this is probably why this is my favorite class setup so far. But yeah, man, getting a gold is not too hard whatsoever. You just got to get headshots. You got to stun enemies. You got to be able to kill people behind, behind cover and so on and so forth. It's pretty easy if you just play with the gun, and super easy if you are trying to get camos. Now, other than that, this is the Nuketown 24/7 map. If you guys can see, it does resemble Black Ops 1's Nuketown, but just like trashed, which is what I really like. It feels like Nuketown. It plays like Nuketown. So I really enjoyed that. And the only reason I say that is because I played Nuketown maps on like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and while they look like Nuketown, they don't always feel like Nuketown. Like some of them for some reason felt a lot more smaller and compressed. But this Nuketown feels awesome. It feels really good. But Nuketown being what it is, it does come with its I don't want to say issues, but it comes with it comes with the players that come with the game. I guess you could say a lot of people in the back just sniping you, people running around with shotguns and one shot, killing you. It could be a little frustrating, but it's Nuketown, so I can't really expect nothing much. I mean, it's expected. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys. So that's the XM4. I really enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I definitely had fun playing this match. It was very competitive on both sides of the teams. I know SBM. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called SBMM. I think that plays a huge factor. I have really no complaints in terms of SBMM. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people don't like SBMM, and for me personally, it just kind of like I understand that you get paired up with people that are your rank and possibly higher or the same rank as you, so you're kind of like try-harding every single match. But I mean, like, I understand it. Like, if you're a person that works all day and you just want to come home and play some Call of Duty and not really have to like try as much, I totally understand that, because I work and I go to school, and there's times where I would come home and I don't want to be dealing with all this crap. I don't want to be having to try and all that stuff. But it is what it is. I don't know. I see kind of both sides. If you're looking to get better, I think SBMM is good for you. However, I think Treyarch and Activision should have made 2 separate game modes if you're trying to do that. Like, if you're trying to get better, they should have made a competitive or a ranked play type of game mode, and then just kept multiplayer without the SBMM. For casual players, the old school Call of Duty type of ordeal. You know what I mean? Just because like in this match, I'm running around and there's this guy that's in the back, and he sniped me like a lot. I'm not gonna lie, he got me a lot of times. I actually didn't think we were gonna win this match, to be honest with you, just because of how many times I was getting sniped. The amount of times that this opposing team kept us in our spawn was, like, in the first half, was incredible and very irritating. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear the guy in the background in the beginning. He was getting mad, bro. He was just screaming his head off and getting pissed off because of how capping the opposing team was. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't cap, because there are times where I have to sit back and just kind of like pick people off, but it's more because I'm trying to defend the hard point, or I'm trying to defend the objective that is being played. But like, for example, here, like, that was insane. Like, he sniped me, or he shotgunned me. I don't know what that was, but he got me right there. And then like right here, I'm trying to get this guy, and I think he kills me. I'm not too sure. Or I try to blow him up. And then he killed me right there, because it's just like I'm trying to run away. I won't swap my weapons fast enough, and it's just, yeah, but this match was really intense. Which is okay sometimes. It's like I said, it's not my preference all the time to be having to try, but like I said, the game is what it is. I do like the game so far, since Treyarch has fixed that problem with it disconnecting the PlayStation 4 controller randomly. The game has been playing a lot better. I hope everybody else that has had that issue is having, you know, fun on the game as well. But yeah, guys, so this is the review for the XM4 Nuketown 24/7. You know, it's just Nuketown, and I guess kind of like a review for SBMM. Those are my kind of thoughts on SBMM, or I think it's called SBMM, skill-based matchmaking. Yeah, SBMM. Those are my thoughts on SBMM so far. I really don't try to, you know, blame it for the reason or for how I play or my performance of the game, just because for me my mentality is more of like, you know, if this is how things are going, you need to figure out what's going on or what's wrong and kind of adapt to things like that. Like for example, you know, I never usually play with a really big variable scope. I usually don't play with this type of scope at all. I usually have just like a red dot and that's it, or I just don't have any scope on and I just play with the regular iron sights. That's kind of how I've always played. I've never really played with, you know, this type of scope where it's like zoomed in and you know, just big. I've always thought that it was just obscuring in terms of my line of sight, and I feel like it just always got in the way. But for some reason in this game, it works well. It works well. It helps me stay on point in terms of my enemies, and it helps me win gunfights a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. It's helped a lot. It's not really suited for this map, Nuketown, just because it's a really like closed map, but all like the rest of the other maps in terms of Cold War, it has really helped me out a lot. So I am experimenting with the XM4 in Nuketown. I'm trying to make a class setup that would work to best fit this map. But other than that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the commentary here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Again, if you guys want that class setup, I'd be more than happy to drop it for you guys in another video. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and I will talk to you guys in another video. You guys take it easy, and yeah, peace out.